All right, well, this is Jess. She is going to get baptized tonight, obviously. But before we do that, we're just going to open it up to some sharing about Jess. Lydia.
You have to record me.
Jess, I'm so excited for you. When I think about how far you've come in such a short amount of time, I think about the very first time I met you at church. You were sitting right over there. And I went over to hug you. You looked really nice. And so I went over to hug you, and you were like, okay, everyone's hugging me. Like, okay, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, you were like, this is really weird. And to see like how far you've come, I feel like you so quickly became a part of our family and became just like someone that everyone looks forward to seeing, someone who just lights up the room. And being in your kind of the class study today was just so beautiful to see your heart for God, to see how eagerly you desire to be a whole different person. And she was telling us today that everything she was doing today, she was like, how can I relate this to how I'm going to be a disciple?
Like everything.
I just love how excited you are to be God's wholeheartedly for the rest of your life, and I'm so excited to see the impact you're going to make as a disciple of the Lord. I love you.
I'm going to be a disciple.
I can share. Jess, you are by far one of the coolest people that I've played with knowing. So it's been really cool to get to know you. It's funny to see like how, I guess funny, but also cool to see like how quick and effortless your relationships with people in the ministry has been. It seems like you've been around like forever, just like by how you interact with people. But, I feel like you're just a bubbly person. Like you bring this energy and this like humor to the group that is awesome. And it's really cool to be able to call you sister pretty soon. And your Snapchat game is on fleek.
Strong, right?
Like super quality. Very, very impressive. But I'm really excited for you. It's been super cool to hear the girls share all the good things that they've shared about you and hearing all the good news about your Bible studies and stuff. So really looking forward to having you be a part of the family. So, yeah.
I would like to start out by saying a fun fact about Jess. Despite the fact that she and Post Malone are only 6 months apart in age, he looks a lot older than she is.
I've heard
Fun
that.
fact. Fact check that. Fun fact. Jess, I think just having you around is a lot of fun. With the weird stuff that you do, like when we walked into Rollins, but like you had like I thought you had your phone in your hand, but then like I looked and you actually had like a mannequin's hand in your hand that was holding your phone. But like the weird thing was like she wasn't even like trying to draw attention to it. That's just like what she was doing. Yeah, so I don't know, but just having you around is a lot of fun, and just like how you really do want to just hang out and just like, you know, bring everyone closer, just build good relationships, and that's awesome. Amen.
I was just going to share, Jess, I am so excited. You're making the best decision ever. And I think the coolest part in all of this is I remember meeting with Amara the week after she got baptized, and she told me about you, and we prayed for you. We prayed for this day before I had even met you, and it's just, I feel blown away at how much, I know you're getting baptized, but Amara has been so faithful. She's been such a great friend to you, and I feel like because of that, you've been able to see God's love, and you've been able to see, like, wow, like, discipleship is so cool. And I think in that, like, studying the Bible, being around the ministry, like, I think it's cool. I think it's been so cool to watch your heart change, and, like, even you you were coming to church, and then you came to a Devo, and then you're coming to Bible Talks, and then you're coming like every week, and then you're coming and hanging out with us and inviting us to hang out with you. And so I just think I've loved watching you grow, and I've loved just hearing about you through Amara, and yeah, I'm just really excited for you, and I love you.
Oh my gosh, it's Jess! This is so bad. No, okay, so I remember the first time I saw you and you walked into a Devo, because apparently I hadn't seen you before then.
I think I know what Devo was too.
I remember I saw you and I was like, there's something different about that girl. There's something like odd about her. But it wasn't like a bad thing. It was like there's something like goodly different about you, and like it was, I don't know if it was just your heart that was just like shown through your personality or what, but it was just like I was just like, man, I can't wait to get to know that girl, you know. And I just feel like, you know, even over like the last week, I just feel like you and me have gotten so much closer, and I'm so excited to call you my sister.
And you guys. I'm ready to get in.
I'll go ahead and share. I'll talk really fast. Okay. So the first time we ever had a Bible study together, I remember Amara actually too. Soon after she got baptized, like talking about like people that she could reach out to in her life, people that she could ask to study the Bible, and you were like top of the list. But the first Bible study we ever had, we got about 20 or 30 minutes into it, and you were like, wow, this is a lot for me. Like, can we just stop here? Like, Jess did not grow up like reading the Bible often or like having a lot of like religion in her life, I guess. So it was all new for her, and it's been amazing to like see you go from that to like the woman that you are today, and just how eager you are to read the Bible. How last week you were like, yeah, let's meet every day. Like let's do whatever we need to do to get me to the point I need to be. And I just feel like so grateful to know you. I feel so grateful for how quickly you let us, well, Amara, I guess has been in your life longer, but let me into your life, like, yeah, extremely quickly, and how honest you've been. And I just love you a lot. You're easy to love, but I'm so excited for you.
Okay, so Jess, we have literally shared every class together since junior year,
2 years, yeah.
and then the senior year. We've been in every single class together, sit by each other every day. I know this girl very well, and it's just so amazing to see how God has worked through you. And I can only imagine if God can use me, somebody that's like awkward and like socially weird kind of, I can only imagine like what he can do through somebody like you, who's like people you hear, like people are drawn to you naturally because of like just the person you are. And I know God is going to do so much through you, and I know that like you recognize that like you have grown so much, but you also have a lot of growth ahead of you. And that's an amazing thing. You just get things so fast. You're such a learner. You're so like perceptive. You like to learn things. You're very humble. And I've learned so much about you through Bible studies, like not just on like a worldly level, but on like a spiritual level too. And I could talk all day, but I can't believe what's happening right now. Like my mind is like, ooh, like it's just crazy. And yeah, I just think back to like our first Bible study, and like when we were at the rec and we were sitting down, and you were like, we were just coming at a point in our lives where we were like, man, what are we doing? We need to do something more. We need to figure out what's going on. And we were both trying to read Genesis.
Like Jesus.
Yeah, we were both trying to read Genesis, go through Genesis, and we didn't know what was going on.
Like reading the Bible like a book, like Genesis chapter 1, verse 1.
And you're like, I got to chapter 10, and I was like, oh. Like, we were just trying to like read the Bible. And it's just such a blessing that this church is such a blessing in our lives too. And I can't wait to see the amazing things that God is going to do through you. So many people are going to be like, man, that girl, she's the same cool, spunky girl, but there's something different about her. And like, I want to know that girl. Like even Destiny, like people I just, like I see like
I feel that way.
all the lives. You're gonna touch so many lives without even trying. And so like I'm just excited for you, and I love you so much, and I just, and I pray for you all the time.
Me and Laura got a couple questions for you here.
Is Jess there?
Oh
No, I just want to get in.
Yeah. We asked her if she wants to share. She's like, I guess I can share. I'm ready. So the first question is, do you believe that Jesus is the Son of God, that he came and lived a perfect life, died on the cross, and was resurrected on the third day?
Yes, I do.
Cool.
What is your good confession?
You'll receive the Holy Spirit, and you'll be added to God's kingdom.
Hey.
She's still sinful. But she won't be soon.
Hey, Jess.
So why don't you, you can this is a first down. Here you go, okay.
Bye, Jess.
All right. There you go. All right, we're going to take you back. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Well, I've been redeemed by blood